brought you home and double up.
Borderlands 2 is a cool video game that sadly just doesn't like me back.
Come on, drop a bonus package. Drop a bonus package.
Borderlands 2, obviously being the best game in the franchise, I have to admit, Axton here is my tried and true favorite character. The sentry is reliable, it's helpful, it can do a whole lot of different things to support you. It's like actually having a friend.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
But how would Axton translate to Payday 2? You know, the game I'm actually good at? Well, that was the question only I would ever dare to ask, and to my own fucking bewilderment, I actually made something that's pretty damn fun. Let's check it. Let me hit you with the facts. Look at these guns. I specifically tried to make them look like guns out of Borderlands as much as possible. That's why I used these ugly ass skins. I think I did a damn good job. Now, for the rest of the build, let's talk about sentries. They fucking suck. In Borderlands, Axton's saber turret can take a beating, deliver a beating, and even if destroyed, comes right back in mere seconds. Turrets in Payday die immediately. And forever. But they're not completely useless if you're cunning enough to use them. First of all, I built up sentries to Tower Defense Basic for the sole purpose of having two, because one of Axton's skill trees builds up to dual sentries, and we need that RP value, baby. I do believe the best way to do sentries is to just have one, but having a backup is cool even if you don't use both at the same time. How to use a turret? Well, there's actually two ways that I like to use them that feel pretty effective. You can be extremely active, placing turrets down when you plan to make a push and then picking them back up before they get destroyed. Or you can be more passive, finding good corners to leave your turrets in, letting them get good shots in, occasionally grab the aggro of your enemy, without putting them at too much risk. Ideally, you should never leave them alone though. Your protection will still be needed to keep the stupid thing alive. Turrets are certainly a fun way to mix up your usual gameplay, but what about the rest of the build? Well, I chose a lot of health regen, like our perk deck being muscle, because Axton has some pretty cool healing perks in his trees, and since Jack of all trades was right there for the taking, I decided to put some first aid kits in there, so holding out would be even stronger. Gun choice, primary assault rifle, because that's the gun type associated with Commandos in Borderlands. And the secondary choice might seem completely out of left field, but rest assured, the Rust 12 is just a shitty version of the 5.7. It's a shield killing weapon. And of course, we have this beautiful tomahawk. It's completely useless, but unfortunately, Axton is a fucking weirdo and uses his left hand to swing his melee. So we'll never truly get to feel like Axton. And that's about it. Like I've said before, I love making these RP builds of different games. It's sort of like a challenge to see if I can make something fun and competent while sticking as close to the source material as possible. What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you later. Good night.